Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to Late Night Super Mario World. Joining me is...
Milesluigi.
And tonight at 12:30 a.m. We are going to be playing through the entire game of Super Mario World 100%.
Hey, it's 11:30.
Oh, you crazy guy. Yes, Milesluigi is in Central Time Zone, so he's an hour behind me, so that means he'll probably start to go crazy an hour after I do. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and thank you for joining me.
You're welcome. The entirety of Super Mario World 96 exits. So for everyone who likes my channel, and we didn't do anything. So
I didn't touch the screen. Does it honestly do that?
I think it does. Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, I've played lots of Mario ROM-hacks. I've never actually played Super Mario World on my channel, so for everyone joining me for that, here's my playthrough of the original game with my good pal, Andrew.
Oh, thank you. Yes, this is going to be absolutely awesome. It's very rare to see people play the original Mario World, actually, just because there are so many ROM hacks out there that people usually prefer to play.
Here's our story. The princess has been kidnapped. Go at it. But there's a twist. There's a twist to it.
There is.
We're in a strange new land called Dinosaur Land.
It's not the Mushroom Kingdom anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if we go inside here, which is not something I normally do. Normally, if I play Mario World, I'll just skip this because everybody knows. But just in case you don't, Yoshi has gone out to rescue his friends who have been captured by Bowser.
Aww, Bowser's evil. He didn't just kidnap Princess Toadstool.
Ooh, his plans are getting a little bit more complex. So the way this is going to work is we are playing two-player here. So I think the way it works is if I beat the level or if I die, which hopefully will not happen, the control will switch over to Milesluigi. Also, I'm failing at getting this mushroom here. This is not good. This is very not good.
If you die on the first level, like, the LP ends.
The LP ends, yeah. Gotta restart. Welcome to Late Night Technical Difficulties World.
But yeah, you actually went to Yoshi's Island 1, which I want to say back when I was really little, and the thing is this game came out in 1991, and I was like 2 years old when this game came out, so I always saw everyone who played this game go to Yoshi's Island 2, not 1.
I don't know, I guess nobody really cares about the Yellow Switch Palace, you know? Who needs all of those free mushrooms? Nobody.
No one wants to go left, I guess is the best way to put it.
Also, something that not many people know about is directly above me right now is actually a 3-up moon resting on a cloud. And the reason not many people...
You can't get it.
You can't get it, that's right. Because the cape does not actually show up until Donut Plains 1, which is the first level of World 2. So you would actually need to come back and, you know, who the heck plays Yoshi's Island 1 again? Nobody.
Well, there is a speedrunning category for Super Mario World called Lunar Dragon, where you collect every single dragon coin and every single 3-up moon. That speedrun of the game does collect that 3-up moon. You got a plus 50?
Yes! The first level. This is starting out very well.
Wow. 50. You know, for the longest time, I thought 40 was the highest score you could get on a gold tape, but it's actually 50.
It's very tough to get 50, and considering what only we know, that's actually kind of miraculous. Oh my gosh. So there you go. It is now your turn.
Mm-hmm, and it's 2-player mode, and I don't feel like trekking a really, really, really long distance to the Yellow Switch Palace, so I'm actually going to be the one who goes ahead and takes care of Yoshi's Island 2.
Alright, you're not taking the easy exit.
That is correct. So, since we are actually playing the Super Mario All-Stars version, one minor difference, Luigi looks a little bit different. I have saved Yoshi! Hooray!
Hooray! Congratulations.
But yeah, the All-Stars version, Yoshi has, at various points, a very slightly different sprite. It's a very minor cosmetic change, but it's why we're playing the All-Stars version.
Yeah, it's awesome that they actually did make Luigi look a bit different. It's really lame when you played the original Super Mario World and he looks exactly the same as Mario.
He's literally a palette change. That's kind of how Luigi came into existence. Eventually, Nintendo needed to keep making Mario clones, so they made Wario, then they made Waluigi. They haven't made anyone since then, though.
Well, they did kind of introduce Daisy, which ended up being Peach's counterpart.
So, FYI, that is the mid-tape. We hit that, and I die. You can resume at the middle of a level, though it actually makes me wonder if I die and you came to this level, do you start at the midway point? We'll probably find out sometime tonight,
that would be awesome.
Honest, so...
I can't actually remember the last time I played multiplayer Mario World, which is a shame. Also, it is important to note that, considering we are in different time zones, we are playing this over the internet. That'd be funny if we were just sitting in different time zones while playing the Super Nintendo version. But yes, so hopefully nothing goes wrong.
Alright, and there's one pipe I can go down here for a relatively meaningless secret, if I remember correctly. Actually, one of these has a 1-up, and you normally have to throw the blocks up, but you can do this with Yoshi. You can jump super high!
Yes! It's very useful to do that.
You could also use it to save yourself if you're a heartless bastard.
Oh, that's always funny.
There we go, now I found the 1-up. I know it's probably in the same spot every single time.
Well, I always forget which one it is too. Although, no, you have lost Yoshi. He acts as a pretty good shield, because if you get hit with him, you will not take damage, and you'll just have to get him back. Also, what can you get? 30!
30.
That's not bad.
There we go.
30 is good, because after 30, it starts going up by increments of 10. So you can't get anything between 30 and 40, or anything between 40 and 50. So there
we go.
And that should take control back to me, and I already have 10 lives somehow. I guess that was probably because of the 3-up that I got.
Are we both going to have a challenge of trying to get to 99 lives?
Yes, we're going to have a duel, and to be fair, I guess I'm kind of being cheap because I get this gigantic, massive amount of coins. I'll probably be at like 15 or something by the end of this. Actually, no, there's not that many coins. I'll be at like 13, I suppose.
You know, just as a funny fact, I remember once watching this Let's Play video where this one guy, he was playing the advanced version of this game, and he just restarted this level over and over and over again to grind lives, because you can do that. Because you can exit back to map before actually beating the Yellow Switch Palace and save your life count.
Oh, that's smart. I never actually did that. Not that it's terribly difficult to get lives in Mario World. I'm sure none of us will ever be in danger of a game over, unless we get really tired, which could happen. But otherwise, we don't need to grind for lives that badly.
Not really. This was the first Mario game where you could save.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll go ahead and tackle on Yoshi's Island 3, which is our kind of first level where there's a threat of dying because there's a hole right there.
Well, you should be thanking me because I got the Yellow Switch Palace, which should save a majority of your falling from death.
It ought to do the trick there. Here we go. But the Yellow Switch Palace has a dual purpose. I can get mushrooms out of all those blocks, and they'll always be mushrooms, interestingly enough. I want to say there's something right below me, but I completely forgot. I think I can find it going down here. Or not.
If you're looking for the something that leads, or the something, I kind of gives it away, the pipe that leads to a dragon coin, that's a little bit up ahead. But it is interesting to note how dragon coins work. If you get all 5, you get a 1-up. And if you collect all 5 in a level, they will not come back until the game is reset. Although in the original Super Mario... in the original Super Nintendo version of this game, including the Mario All-Stars version, there's no point on actually collecting them all in every level. There was a little bonus cutscene that you got if you collected them all in Mario Advance 2, but in this game, I don't believe there's any actual reason to. They're just for 1-ups and points.
1-ups and points, and I do plan on the ones I remember picking up, though like you said before, if we miss a Dragon Coin, we miss a Dragon Coin.
Yes, they're not required, and we're going for 100% exits, not 100% Dragon Coins. So, yeah, the exits should already be enough of a challenge. I mean, we know where they all are, but let's hope that we don't have any trouble getting some of them.
Alright, those platforms before, they actually fold both up and down and left and right, so I decided to just get through them as quickly as possible. And I got a coin off of that block. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew. That's dependent on how many coins I actually get in the entire level, depending on whether I get another coin or a 1-up mushroom, right?
Yes, if you have collected 30 or more coins throughout the level, then that will be a 1-up instead of a coin.
Understood.
So you could have been at like 29 and you didn't get the 1-up. Okay, let's see here. If you start select out of a level, I'm not planning on doing it, but does that count as your turn? Probably.
It probably does.
Just wondering, in case I ever did want to run to the top secret area or something like that. Spoiling that there is a top secret area. Also,
oh yeah.
also not so common fact is directly above me there is a platform, and if you run along that, you can actually cause a 1-up mushroom to spawn. But again, the only way to get up there is pretty much with a cape, or you could do like a Yoshi jump. But it's not really.
I never knew about that. How do you ever figure that out?
I've looked at this game inside of Lunar Magic. I see everything.
Okay. You got your 17-second ridiculous star.
Yes, in case no one has seen that. I once did a video where I compared the star length from a whole bunch of different Mario games, including Mario 1, 2, 3, 4, the 2 land games, and New Super Mario Bros. And this game has by far the longest star at a whopping 17 real-time seconds. And I didn't get any points there, but oh well.
And what is that block there? Does that block tell you more about the map, or... Because you missed the message note block.
I did. I guess it's just my natural kind of instinct to not hit them. Also,
I'm gonna test your theory. I'm gonna enter and exit the level.
Huh.
That does end my turn. Castle's all yours.
To be oh. I was gonna say to be fair, I thought since you were just testing that theory.
Oh, you're passing the buck to me.
If you insist I do the castle, I won't have a problem with that. I thought you were just testing the theory, and I was going to be a gentleman and give you your turn back.
Okay.
Oh man.
Here we go. Yoshi is too scared to enter the castles.
This tells you how to climb things. But before people pointed out, I did skip the pipe in that level, which had Pokey in it. I guess I was just having so much fun running through it that I kinda didn't bother with it. It's actually a really pointless side room that has a multi-coin block in it and no other purpose. I was thinking that maybe there was a dragon coin in it, but there wasn't even that.
There we go. Now the fun fact is right now the game, quote-unquote, thinks I'm jumping, so I can keep building up score by knocking out these Koopa Troopas, and I can actually get lives eventually by doing this.
Unfortunately, though, after you kill them, they don't respawn, so it's not infinite, but you definitely can do it.
Ah, darn it, I was waiting for the left Koopa Troopa, but he didn't come back, so unfortunately this guy, he's gonna keep wrapping around, but I have a secret weapon. I have that thing. But let me kill this guy first.
Also, something that you didn't do back there, there was a P-switch, and actually what we kind of already saw is, unlike in Mario 3, in this game, P-switches turn coins into empty brown blocks, and turn empty brown blocks into coins, rather than breakable bricks, like were in Mario 3, because there aren't any of those in this game. Also, yes, you are getting lots of lives. I can see that you are taking this 99 lives thing very seriously.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Also, as a kid, I always made a mad dash to get over there. Those coins that you just collected, it looks like you can go through the ceiling there. So I thought maybe if I could get to that point while those coins were still blocks, you could jump up there and there would be some kind of secret. But then many years later, I opened it up in Lunar Magic and found out it's just a boring ceiling that they for some reason don't let you see.
Nothing to see here, folks. Move along. But we have my favorite thing in Super Mario World here, Stompy Thing.
Stompy Thing.
Just because it's probably one of the most ridiculous things in Super Mario World. It's just a big stomping log of doom.
That was not a very difficult room.
Alright, say hello to Iggy, and he looks nothing like what Iggy looks like now. Iggy is the one that looks all crazy and demented, and he looks like he's on something, so...
It's gonna be your job to remember which Koopa brother is who, because or Koopa kid is who, because I always forget, although I think pointed out to you that I always remember Iggy because he's the one who wears glasses.
Yeah, he does wear glasses, he has crazy hair, and he goes... in Mario Kart 8.
Oh...
Mario game! Oh!
Removed from Super Mario World Central. Oh my gosh. I like how it's been said that if Super Mario World is actually the worst Super Mario World hack, and it would not even be approved on Super Mario World Central because of some of the things in it.
There we go. That's World 1, everyone. And after any castle, switch palace, and a level we haven't seen yet, a ghost house, we are given the option to save.
Woo! You can re-enter a castle, something I actually didn't even realize as a kid. I think it was in the message block. If you hold L and R while on top of the castle, you can actually re-enter it, just in case you, for some reason, want to replay a castle.